I'm taking over AC Milan and my dad's managing Inter Milan. Same city, same stadium, and only one of us can come out on top on FM26. We've got 5 seasons to rebuild our teams from the ground up, and whoever wins using our new versus rebuilds points tally will be the true king of Milan. So it's not just about who can sign the biggest names or build the best tactics, it's bragging rights, it's pride, it's the Milan derby taken to another level on Football Manager. Right, Dad, our second rebuild of FM26, the first one of the full release, and we're doing Italian clubs.
Yes.
AC Milan versus Inter. We've done the name fix, the real name fix. If you check out my shorts or TikTok or Instagram, make sure you follow me on those, because I've done a video on how to get the name fix. I think it's only for PC players only, unfortunately, but yeah, so we've got the proper name for AC Milan because they don't have the license, and I didn't want to be a club, which I don't know who they are. So... It's way better with the name.
I haven't got it on my
fix.
computer yet, so
Yeah.
I'm waiting to get it over and done with, yeah.
So, AC Milan, I've decided to be them. They had a bad season last year. Inter Milan have had a better season, but Napoli won the league. So the best thing I always think about the Serie A is the amount of clubs, very similar to the Premier League, who could win it.
Yes.
And I think
that's a good thing with this league.
So much fun.
I hate playing this league because I get stuck through all the
rules,
all
the
the rules,
non-EU rules.
the non-EU rules and all that.
I'm excited to see if you fall for that one.
So, but it is a good league to play in, really, because anybody can win this league. I think
You got
4 or
Lazio
5,
and Roma, who are always good. Torino sometimes, obviously Atalanta as well. Bologna are decent this year too. Then of course Inter, AC. Then we've got Juve and Napoli, or big clubs who do quite well. Fiorentina can be there as well. Sassuolo every now and then. So many options.
Yes.
So many options. So I'm being AC Milan, you're being Inter Milan. And we've made some signings in this season number 1. If we take a look at my transfer history, we had a little bit of money to play around with. And I decided to bring in 2 players. One of them was a Spurs player. Just destined to lose.
He's a good player as well, though, I feel.
Yves Bissouma's transfer listed at the start of the game. I decided to bring him in as a defensive midfielder option. He's 29. I think for the price of £24 million, it's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
He's even scored in the one appearance he has made, as did Frank Ulinho. So Frank Ulinho from Milan, 21-year-old striker. Looks quite good. A lot of people have been picking him up and trying to transform him because he has the base attributes of the off the ball, good flair, composure, anticipation. He's quite quick and he can finish. And he's got good potential on the game too. So Frank Ulinho, signed him from Milan for £15 million as well. Bit of a bargain. And I'm going to lock him in. Season number 1, I'm going to lock him in. Santiago Jimenez is the other striker that they have. I don't rate him as much. So, I mean, I think if we did best 11 pick, it puts Santiago Jimenez in there. I don't rate him as much, and I think in the long run would benefit with keeping Frank Ulinho in the lineup. He's quicker, probably better off the ball, better composure, so I think it's better for us. But this team, in possession, we are looking to push the wing-backs forward. We've got 2 very good attacking wing-backs in Salamakers and Estepinian, of course, formerly of Brighton. Nkunku's joined them recently, which is an interesting one. He's sort of my key signing now, with Rafael Leao out on the left, Pulisic on the right. We've got Luka Modric.
Here he is, the legend.
39 years of age, Luka Modric. Still unbelievable. Hopefully we can get at least a season or 2 out of him. Very good indeed. Mike Mannion, the goalkeeper, already refusing to sign another deal and will be leaving at the end of the season on a free contract. Dad's also having problems with that too. And then my centre-backs of Pavlovic and Tomori, I think in the long run I'll need to change, but for now they will do. Dad, let's have a look at your one and only transfer. I mentioned your problems with the goalkeeper as well.
I've brought in this keeper yet.
Or as we call him, Big Robbo.
Yeah, he does look like him, doesn't he? Yeah. And he's Italian as well, which has helped me out as well. So,
you didn't worry about the signing.
No, I just when I see he was Italian, he's a good keeper, I thought, that's it, I'm having him in. But I know I'm probably going to lose my first team keeper. Sommer, is it?
Jan Sommer.
He's 36 now, so he can't be far off retiring, so I just thought I'd get this good keeper in now.
And he goes out of contract next year and didn't want to renew.
There we go. So, yeah, I'm definitely losing him. So, it was a good signing for me. I've got him in now, the replacement in now, so I haven't got to worry next season about that particular position. Because I feel the team that I've got, it's not a bad side, really. I've inherited quite a good side, really. I mean, striker-wise, I couldn't ask for any better, really.
Yeah, you got one of the best around.
Yeah, he's going to be there for a few seasons. He might even be there for the full 5 seasons.
He's 20 natural fitness, so 28.
You can't go wrong with that, can you? So, I feel that sort of this is the sort of formation I want, the 3 behind him as well. So, I'm sort of going for it, really, and see if I can
Out of possession, drops back ever so slightly, leaving him up there.
Quite hard to beat in that when I'm defending.
Yeah, obviously you've got Marcus Thuram, who's very good as well.
See, he's another striker, really. So, but I'm playing him out of position because I want him to be playing, really, and I've got him coming in. So
he's perfect as a winger. Like acceleration, balance, pace, agility, the dribbling, first touch, and flair of 17. He's so
perfect
good
for that position, really. So I'll leave the gap there and have him coming in and doing the damage, really. So,
a Serbian Bastoni at the back, two good centre backs. Serbi slightly older, 37.
That's the sort of position I'm sort of looking at, sort of replacing next season, hopefully.
Yeah, and like me, you got two very good attacking wing backs. I mean, DeMarco with 19 crossing.
Yeah, I do like this guy.
Ridiculously good.
Lethal going forward.
And then you have the best striker in the game in Denzel Dumfries. Striker, you said, Luke. He's a right back. You tell me that. 15 for finishing, 17 for heading, 18 off the ball, 14 composure with good pace and acceleration and strength. That guy's a striker.
Yep.
That is a striker if I've ever seen one. Denzel Dumfries.
And he's my right back.
He's your right back.
Yes.
So, he's playing a little bit deep, so he probably won't end up in the box as much. But, if it was me, I'd have him up here and then cut it inside and see if you can score any goals. Or just playing up alongside Martinez anyway.
Yeah.
But there we go. So, the one signing coming in for Jan Sommer, but not locking that new goalkeeper in just yet. Letting Jan Sommer have another year because he might re-sign.
Yeah.
Down to obviously what happens.
And it gives me two good keepers then, really.
Yeah. So, fixture schedule at the start of the season. You've had 2 games, 3-0, 4-1.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
Won both games already. Happy days.
Denzel Dumfries scored a goal in that second
game.
There
you go. Denzel Dumfries on the score sheet. I've had 2 tricky games. Feyenoord, Fiorentina side, 2-1 against them, and 4-1 against Napoli, the champions.
That's a good win.
Rafael Leao with a hat-trick as well. Mike Mannion with an 8 rated there, so he did very well. And we're through to the next round of the Cup as well, so against Palermo, because all of the points count. Of course, we've updated the points tally, the point scoring system. If you didn't see in the intro there, we've updated it so the points are slightly different, and so far you guys have been agreeing that that's the better way to go. So season number 1, let's find out what happens and who takes the early advantage. Well, season number 1, AC Milan are back as champions. Get in. 2 points.
2 points.
Just that one draw that you had, which was the difference.
Did I draw the last game of the season? Am I looking at there? Don't tell me I did.
No, you won the last game of the season.
All right.
So you're all right there. But so the final game of the season didn't matter too much. I don't know why it says a draw there. I think the form thing's bugged. A lot of things don't work in FM26 at the minute, but hopefully they fix it all.
I mean, that's really close. Like you say, it's down to one drawn game.
Yeah.
Which is so
I would have
annoying,
won
really.
On goal difference.
Yeah.
However, remember, Italian league isn't goal difference. It's not even head-to-head.
Playoff, is it?
You play the playoff.
Oh, well, that'll give me a chance.
Which obviously would have been another point.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at who played each other and how it all went in a minute. But if we're looking at the team stats, most goals was AC Milan, but fewest conceded was Inter Milan, and you had the most clean sheets as well. So you had the better defense, I had the better attack by the look of it, which is great. Most goals was scored by Rafael Leao, which is surprising, but the most assists, and Nkunku. Clean sheets was Gregorio, which is surprising considering you had the most clean sheets of 17, and he is Juve's keeper with 17. There we go. So we'll see. But most key passes, Luka Modric with 134 key passes.
Did we expect anything else?
Yeah, what a legend. Please say he's not retiring. He's not.
He's not.
Is he signing up for it? He is! 40-year-old Luka Modric is playing in my team next season, and I'm so happy for it.
He's definitely a player over the years. He got better the older he got.
Oh, he was brilliant, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He made terrible decisions early on in his career, moving to Spurs, but he really made up for it in the latter part of his season.
When he left Spurs and went to Real Madrid, he just got better and better. I know sometimes you can say you play with a better team, but he made that team better.
Oh, so good. Him and Toni Kroos alongside each other.
Unbelievable.
What a partnership. Yeah, but I've got him for another year, so I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Let's take a look then at the Coppa Italia winners. It was not me, it was not Dad, it was Bologna.
I think we chucked
who
that one away.
won the Coppa Italia. So let's take a look then and go through and find where we were eliminated. So you were still in it here, the quarterfinal stage. Yeah, beating Juve. Semi-final, losing on penalties to the eventual winners, Bologna.
Chucked it away.
Yeah, that's 3 points there you could have won quite easily. I got to the third round. Did I? Did I get to the third? I didn't. Didn't get to the third round. I lost to Udinese 2-0 in the second round. Awful time there.
Yes.
Now, I don't think I played in the, or one of us played in the Super Cup. Oh, we did. I beat you on penalties in the Super Cup. This is another point for me. Lovely stuff. We'll chalk that one up on the board. So let's go through the league fixtures against each other then. So we didn't play each other for a while here until middle of December, where you beat me 3-0. So you do get a point this season so far. That's when I then beat you in the Super Cup. The second half of the season, though, I beat you 5-1 in the league. So it was another point to me there.
So you could look at that game and that cost me the league.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Chucked it away in that one.
Yep.
But that was my home game.
Yeah, I mean...
of course.
Of course it is,
the home game. We weren't playing at the Giuseppe
Nearly had me
Meazza.
then. You nearly had me though. Just like, of course, yeah.
We were playing at the San Siro.
Yeah.
Or as this is now called, the Comunale Milano, which I think is a bug. But yeah, there we go. So, good start to the season for me. Let's have a look at the recruitment. The first team, before we have a look at the recruitment. Rafael Leao was my top scorer by the looks of it, 23 and 6 assists. Francolinho, only 15? Is that because he's had a bad year or a bit of development there? I'll give him another year.
Yeah, he's got a bit of development, so
yeah.
He's done well, really.
Christopher Nkunku, 15 and 15, 30 goal contributions, not bad at all. So Pulisic, only 11 and 10. That's kind of disappointing. Salamakers with 12 assists, which is not bad from right back too. So, yeah. Players on who are leaving, though. Mike Mannion has obviously decided to go, and he is going to be leaving, as we can see here. He is transferring to Newcastle on a free transfer. Big goalkeeper to lose
yeah.
so early on, because he would have probably have been my goalkeeper for the next 4 years and won't have to worry about
He's
it.
a ball-playing keeper, isn't he? Which is good, really.
Yeah.
And this new game, that's what you want to buy now, isn't it?
Yeah. So got a lot of players coming back from loan. A few of them will have permanent transfers. But recruitment-wise, £31 million. So I know I need to find a goalkeeper at the very least.
Yeah.
With £31 million. But what else can I do with that money? Dad, let's have a look at your side of things. So squad-wise, we'll take a look to see who your top scorer is this year. It's no surprise that it's Lautaro Martinez with 24 and 9. Not amazing numbers.
I would want a bit more than that, really.
Yeah.
Top 20s, possibly into the 30s, with him being up front on his own.
Thuram with 16 and 9.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, not bad from
16
the wing.
goals.
Good average rating as well.
Yeah.
12 from Zielinski because Carboni is out on loan. Is he making a permanent transfer? He is. So you're losing Carboni, who is out on loan anyway, but he's
getting better as well.
To Newcastle. 21. Yeah, he looks quite good.
Yeah.
There's a few players here who didn't want to sign contracts, which in a way is quite good because it means obviously we can sign players as well coming in on frees. Luis Enrique, I think it's one of his first seasons, 12 assists, 7 goals. Denzel Dumfries, 6 goals, 8 assists.
Not bad,
playing from right wing back. So yeah, he's unhappy though.
Oh,
he wants
dear.
a new deal.
He wants to be a striker.
Yeah, that's it. He's like, I'm fuming. I'm the best finisher in this team, and I'm playing right wing back. But Marco Carnesecchi, are you going to need Marco Carnesecchi? Because expiring Jan Sommer. Oh, has he signed a new deal? He has for another year. Jan Sommer's sticking around, but he is 37. He is 37, so it depends what you want to do for future-proofing yourself, really. But recruitment, £34 million, roughly the same amount as what I've got as well. So points-wise, let's take a look. Okay, at the end of season number 1, the points are Omega Luke with 7 and Dad with 1.
My key signing for Season 2 is a free transfer, Lukman from Atalanta. He can play as an attacking midfielder from the left wing or up front, and his pace and finishing ability will make him very dangerous.
Zaire Emery is my key signing this season, £84 million, and is a bit of a gamble with him only being 20 years old. However, he's good enough for the first team already, and he can only get better. Now, of course, key signings out the way, Dad. They're not the only signings. I needed a goalkeeper, so I had to sell players as well. And I actually made quite a bit of money from selling players like Samuel Ricci for £35 million. We had £10 million for Loftus-Cheek, £10 million for Shari, £6 million from Papega. So it allowed me to bring in Warren Zaire-Emery for £84 million and bring in Owusu Oduro. He's a young goalkeeper, 22 years of age from AZ Alkmaar. Still cost a lot, but he could be good. He could make the same amount of ability as Mike Mannion if he gets to his full potential.
Yeah.
Is always an if, though. That's the trouble with this. Now, there were a couple of other players who did leave the club as well. Yunus Munsa I did sell for £22 million, which allowed me to have more money as well. And we got $8 million for Morata and $8 million for Lorenzo Colombo, but they were already deals that were in place with loans to buy. So, if we're looking at my team now, still locking in Francolinho and now locking in Owusu Oduro. Not changing things too much, but you can see there have been some changes, and that's because I want want Zaire Emery to fit into this team. And if I put the player on the left, it was picking Rabiot. Whereas I don't want that. I want Zaire Emery in there. He's the guy that we need to focus on this season. I don't want to lock him in to the point where he's absolutely knackered and we're not giving any game time to the likes of Fofana or Adrien Rabiot, or, of course, Yves Bissouma. So, for now, not locking him in, but that's the reason for the switch around. And hopefully, Frank Alinho can get more goals this season for me. Dan, let's have a look at the rest of your transfer window, because not only was Lookman a free transfer and very good, but there were more signings as well that you made. You did sell a couple of players. Bissek's gone for 15 million. Darmian's gone for 1.3. I believe that might have been it, because the other two signings, oh no, they were this year. Josep Martinez for 5 million and 3.5 for Sebastiano Esposito. Not
split up the family.
Yeah, not Francisco Pio.
I'm not going to let him go. He's my favourite, isn't he?
Yeah, there he is. He's gone.
I can't get him in the team though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. But De Vrij left on a free transfer. One of a good centre-back option that you had there. He's gone on a free. And you did bring in a couple of other players. So, Javier Schlager, £53 million from Leipzig.
Yeah.
Cracking midfielder, really.
He plays in the defensive midfielder or the attacking midfielder, so I thought it was a good buy, really. I mean, hopefully he'll do the job for me. Mentals, he's really good. And strength-wise, physical-wise and all that, he's quite good as well. So,
yeah,
he's a proper midfield player, I feel.
Yeah, all-arounder. He's good at tackling, good at passing. Does everything in there. Loads of different roles. And then you signed the most hated man in football, it feels, because every time I watch Marc Cucurella play the game or play a game of football, he is getting booed.
Yes.
£8 million.
And I must admit, I don't like him neither, really.
No, I didn't like him after watching him in the Euros final.
Yeah, he's just one of those players. He's just an annoying player, really, isn't he? So, and that's what I thought, really. I thought he is so good as a left back, or going forward as well as a left back. He gets himself forward, really. But he's always there or thereabouts, type of thing, and he can cause a lot of trouble. I mean, he's quick as well. And I don't think you appreciate how quick he actually is, even though you should do with him when his hair is standing up down the wing, type of thing. But
if he had a haircut, it'd be lightning.
Yeah,
that's what's really holding him back.
So I think this is a good sort of buy for me from my left back position. Yeah,
because you got £8 million and he's only a backup, because of course DeMarco is your main one. So that's not too bad, really. Tactically, haven't switched up too much, but Lookman has gone in as a shadow striker there, with Barella as the more advanced midfielder. I'm
trying to get Barella the gap to go into, really, as well. So that's why I've moved Lookman across, really. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. So if we're looking at the team instructions and how it lays out, you can see Barella takes a bit more of an attacking position on the edge, who's going to be finding the likes of DeMarco down that left-hand side, as you can see there, with Javier Schlager being more of the defensive player in front of the two centre-backs. Let's see how it started this season, though, because 2 games in, drew against Bologna, but we know that's a difficult game.
Yes, it is.
They've just won the cup. They've got a good team. And then beat Genoa 4-0, who are newly promoted.
Yeah, home game like that, winning 4-0 clean sheet. I'm really pleased with that. So Denzel Dumfries
on the score sheet again. Of course he is. Yeah, good start to the season for you.
Shall I play him up front? 2 up front and stick him up front.
For me, though, bad start to the season. Lost to Sassuolo 1-0 at home as well. At your stadium, in fact. But Venezia went away to them, and I think another newly promoted side, beat them 5-0 in total. So 5 different goal scorers as well. So we're back on track. We should be all right. We've got Champions League games. We've got Ajax, Man City, Club Brugge. We even got Lazio. Is that Lazio in the... Oh, no, Arsenal in the Champions League. So some difficult fixtures. Let's see how we do in season number 2. Alright, season number 2, and it's another title for AC Milan. 3 points ahead of you this time. This time it was a loss instead of the draw.
Oh, unbelievable.
Compared to us having the perfect amount there. And even on goal difference, we were quite close.
So
if you think you won that game by 1 goal instead of losing it by 1 goal, we would have had exactly the same luck, because we even scored very similar to the same amount and conceded the same.
Yeah.
What a weird season that is. We would have had to have played a thing either way.
Yes, right, yeah. I'm disappointed with that, because I thought I had good enough team this season to win that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Napoli all the way down in 7th.
To get so close to you as well, it's annoying for 2 seasons, really.
Yeah, it looks like Napoli were down in 10th until that last game of the season, where they won and jumped up into 7th place. But wow, okay. Other competitions then. Now, the Cup was not won by Dad, because he lost in the final to Roma. Tough match, that.
You needed to win that. You've got to win that Cup. If you're winning the league, I've got to win the Cup.
Yeah, because I don't know where I went out of it, but we'll have to have a look check to see where I actually got eliminated from this competition. Because again, I didn't do very well in it. I wasn't even in the quarterfinals. The third round, I was eliminated on penalties again by Lecce this time round. So not getting very far in the cup.
Really?
Yeah. Whereas you knocked them out 8-4 in aggregate in the semi-final. So absolutely whooped them. The Champions League then knocked down the round of 16 by Barcelona for me. And let's see how you got on in that competition, Dad, because you were also in it as well. Quarter-final. So whereas I got the round of 16, you got to the quarter-final. Man City went on to win it. So quarter-final was where you eliminated 3-2. They beat you 3-0 in the first leg. You beat them 2-0 in the second, but weren't good enough. 7-2 to Barcelona. I was 2-0 up, and they battered me 7-0 when I travelled to Spain. That's ridiculous. That's
so we got done by the Spanish sides, really.
Yeah. The Super Cup, though, I beat Bologna in the final, which means you didn't even make it to the final. Dad, did we play each other? We didn't. You got to get points.
I know,
got a point, yeah.
If you've won it, I don't want to lose against you, then, do I?
Yeah, true.
So that's what I'm saying. That's all right, then.
Yeah. Well, the first game against each other was a 2-1 win for AC Milan there, so playing at my stadium. And then the second fixture, when I went to your stadium, when I travelled across to Milan, 2-2. 89th minute equaliser from Rafael Leao. Lovely stuff. Well done, Rafael.
Both games I was in the league because I was 1-0 up in the first game.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, Dad, I don't think there's any points for you there.
No.
Ooh, bad start. Let's see, though, the competitions page. Lautaro Martinez, 37 goals.
That's where I wanted him.
Way better.
Yes.
Marcus Thuram as well as a secondary for 24 and 10. And Lookman, 19-15. This season, goals were not the problem.
No. That was a good move moving him across to the right then. Because Thuram come into the gap as well, and he's got his 24 goals as well. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that. Going forward, I'm looking good.
Yeah. So, assist-wise, Luis Enrique from the right-hand side seems to have done quite well as well. DeMarco got 10. Marcus Thuram even got 10. Dumfries, only 2 and 6. Oh, bad year.
Yeah, he scored right at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, so he only got 1 goal for the rest of the whole season.
I mean, Borelli as well, I was quite happy with that. He scored 6 goals coming through from that midfield area.
Yeah.
So I'm quite pleased with that as well.
You're losing Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Yes.
As a midfielder, he is going on a free transfer to Bournemouth. Very good player. One of my all-time favourite players, because when he was in the Bundesliga and he used to just score ridiculous free kicks from the halfway line.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable. So Çalhanoğlu is leaving. What about the goalkeeper situation? It does look like he's gone already.
Yes.
He's left. Just gone.
He obviously
He's retired as soon as the season ended. Because he can't even, Karnaseki didn't play a single game.
He didn't get in the team, so no.
So Jan Sommer played every single game. As soon as the season ended, I've retired. And he just left straight away. Gone.
I think he knew I was going to sort of change it up. So
recruitment.
He gave me another season, so I'm quite pleased with that.
You've got £124 million. I don't know where that's come from.
Nor do I.
At least you can bring in another keeper.
For an Italian side, I get that amount of money. That's I'm happy with that.
Let's have a look then, because is Luka Modric sticking around any longer? I'd love it if he did. First team, Luka Modric, Benacer. Luka Modric's gone. Luka Modric is gone. So he's also retired at the end of the season, as you can see. We can't see his name there. That's a shame. Goals. Not a lot. Rafael Leao got 21, 17 assists, 18 from Nkunku and 8, but 18 for Franquinho and 7 in 53 games is quite appalling.
That's not a league-winning team, though, is it?
No, not at all.
Really disappointed. Because you look at my front three, I scored a lot of goals.
He is wanted.
Yes.
He's also wanting to leave. He wants a new contract. Might have to cash in. He's nearly £60 million. Santiago Jimenez almost got the same amount of goals, and he only played 46 and didn't even start a single fixture. Pulisic not that great either. Chukwueze did quite well, coming off the bench quite often. 9 goals and 12 assists. But the goalkeeper, locking in the goalkeeper, that paid off. He's up to 3.5-star current ability. The rest of my squad, definitely a bit of development in there. So that was a good move. Locking him in for this season, I think definitely paid off for me. So, but Zaire Emery, where is Zaire Emery? He played 47 times, didn't score a single goal. That's mental considering where we played in. Didn't score a single goal. Still played quite well, had an okay average rating, but yeah, didn't play. Got 5 assists.
5 assists as well. So
yeah, bit underwhelming, I must admit. I was expecting him to do a little bit better. Recruitment there, £76 million in my recruitment budget.
As well.
So not too bad. All right, over to the points. Season 2 points are Omega Luke with 6 and Dad with 0, meaning the total points going into Season 3 is Omega.
Jamie Llewellyn is my key signing this season. Plays all the way down both flanks. Strong on both feet with great pace and dribbling ability for just 67 million.
My key signing is centre-back Scalvini from Atalanta. Still only 23, but it's the perfect guy to sit next to Pavlovic in the right-hand side of my defence. Good on the ball and very strong defensively for £48.5 million. I was right. Francolinho gone. I actually got £55 million for him for El Etihad, so I'm pleased with that because didn't quite pay off. And I've replaced him with a player from Bologna. I didn't think would be my key signing because I actually think my defence needed a little bit of strengthening up, and I think Scalvini going next to Pavlovic was a bit of a bigger signing than Santiago Castro coming in as my striker. £65 million, he was the most expensive signing. I don't know, Bologna's been really good this couple of seasons. He's got 12 goals last season in the league, which is not a lot, but his average rating was high.
Yeah.
He's played 2 and not scored yet, and it got a really sucky average rating of 6.3. Is this one of those players which just do not do well in the match engine? I really hope not. His composure's only 13, which was the risk, and his pace and acceleration's 15-15, so I thought that was good enough, but I thought it's like a pressing forward. You can also hit a long shot. We might be all right. We'll see. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now, but it's not a great start. Aaron Hickey was another signing that I made, £33 million, mainly because he can play both sides at fullback and wingback. So I'm thinking in the long run, that's a good option for me. And I think the price is just really good for Aaron Hickey of only £33 million. That's mental for me. So he's only a 3-star, but 3.5-star. He's only 25 years of age. So yeah, I think he's a good player. I think bringing him in is a good move. Now, setting up this team now, this season, Zaire Emery, I want him to play this side on the left. I'm locking him in. Castro up front, also locking him in. And we have changed things around again, as you can see, even though we've won the league. Out of possession now, we're dropping to a 4-4-2 with 2 DMs. That's the reason why we're locking Zaire Emery in. It still puts Adrian Rabiot in there. So, start of the season, we've played a couple of games. We've played Monza. We beat them 1-0. We played Hellas Verona. We beat them 2-0. Not amazing performances, I must admit. But, yeah, we're doing all right. And Kunku's got a goal in both.
2 games, clean sheets.
Yeah. Over to you, Dad. Obviously, your main signing was Jamie Llewellyn, which was a winger from Stuttgart, but there's another player that's coming from Stuttgart for £63 million.
Yeah, I evaded them quite a lot this season, didn't they? They got a lot of money now, but
centre-back.
Yeah, I mean, I needed a centre-back. I think this guy's going to be, 21 and he's that good already, so I'm looking at, so hoping that we can get him to the potential ability of 4-star. Yeah.
Players on the outs, you did make a bit of money. We've got £22 million there from Carlos Augusto. Sucic has gone for 9. Aslani's gone for 6.3. Was there any more as the season ticked over, which I absolutely hate the fact that it's on the other page, but there we go. There wasn't. But there's a few other signings as well. Deant Ramic from Borussia Dortmund. £4.6 million. There's the backup goalkeeper.
Yes, I mean, I did need one, so £4 million for a keeper like that. I mean, he ain't going to get into the first team, off that, but he's a good keeper to have if I get any injuries.
Yeah, sure. Lennon Miller as well from Udinese, £13 million, another midfielder, another Scottish player.
Yes, they like it in Italy, I think. So it's a little bit warmer for them, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
they got Lewis Ferguson in the league as well. I've just brought Aaron Hickey in. Lennon Miller's there. He's got 5-star potential though.
He's one of those players where I'm looking at it, and I always say it in my videos of the spine of the team, and he's there. He's playing both defensive midfielder or attacking midfielder, so he could be a good signing for me, I think.
Already the valuation's gone up quite a lot as well, which is good to see, considering you only spent 13 million. And then the main signing outside of your key signing, I personally think, is Ruggeri. Bringing him back to the Italian league, he was great at Atalanta. He's still only 25. Very good left wing back.
Yes.
But that's the 3rd left wing back.
I know, yeah. He's Italian as well, so that was a sort of bit more of a sway in for me as well. I think I can sort of like, I know he'll come into the team and he'll be in the team for me every week sort of thing, or in the squad, should I say.
I was going to say, because he doesn't get ahead of DeMarco.
No, he ain't going to get ahead of him at the moment, I don't think. But DeMarco's getting on now, is he? I mean, is he close to...
Not really.
Isn't he?
29.
29, so yeah. It's one of those things that he can get an injury. I've got a good replacement for him as well. So
and Cucurella,
yeah. So I've got a few good. I think Cucurella could be the one I'll get rid of because I've got him though. I mean that's what I'm looking at really next season. I could probably sell, knowing that I've got 2 good left backs there then.
Okay, well, start of the season then. Let's have a look at it. We've got 2-1 win against Sassuolo, but a 2-1 loss to Napoli for you at the start of the season.
Disappointed with that win, that loss really. It's an hard game to go to Napoli and get a result, but a bit disappointed with that really.
Yeah, especially when you have to play against the leaning tower of Pisa. That is Lorenzo Luca, 6'7", very good in the air. Playing up front alongside Romelu Lukaku. Your defenders were in for a hard game.
He's such a good striker, I think, Lukaku, really. He's underrated, I always feel. And when you look at his record for Belgium, better than anybody, really.
Yeah.
But in English football, he just didn't do it, did he?
He did and he didn't.
Yeah,
I think sometimes he gets too much stick because of how bad his first touch was.
Yeah.
But he did score a lot of goals. Even for Man United, like, we would take a striker like that, not like any day of the week now.
Yeah.
I always think it's one of those ones like the grass isn't always greener, and when we used to slag him off when he was at Man United and be like, oh, he's crap. And then obviously Chelsea had him, oh, he's crap.
He reminds me of Heskey.
He still scored quite a lot.
Awful.
The first touch
was awful.
Terrible.
But you put a ball through for him to run onto.
Yeah.
Absolutely lethal.
Yeah, that's it. When they don't have to think about it too much. Which is another thing we always say about Raheem Sterling when he cuts in, when Raheem Sterling can hit the shot, when he has to hit a shot with his first touch, he does really well. It's when he has too much time to think, and his feet's like, and you can see it's running, and he can't do anything.
No.
You're better off him just passing it back to this fullback, which he used to like doing as well.
Yeah, drive me mad.
But there we go. So, yeah, Lukaku and Lorenzo Luca has scored against you there. So a bad start to the season here, especially when you're already quite far behind in the points.
First 2 seasons, I've just like almost chucked it away. Really, I've got to really be doing something now. I've got 3 seasons to pull it back. I can do it.
Yeah.
Because I could have 3 good seasons, you could have 3 bad seasons.
Ones.
So, but yeah, 1 point and 2 seasons is not good enough.
All right, well, let's see what happens in season number 3. On the final day of the season, I crown myself champions for the 3rd time in a row. And only 2 points above you as well in 3rd place.
I mean, I know Roma was in between us with a point, in between us, but I've lost the lead by 2 points again. That's one loss. Yeah.
I had 2 draws over you.
Oh, I'm so close, but just can't get it there, can I? Just can't get over the line. Disappointed again.
We have almost had identical seasons again, look, because we can even conceded the same amount again.
I think last season was 33.
Yeah, so we're getting very close to each other in terms of replicating each other's seasons.
2 points.
Again.
2 points.
I've done it again. The most goals was me. I also had the most clean sheets and the fewest conceded. So
you look at that, you deserve to win the league, yeah.
Most goals, though, Christopher Nkunku with 29. My attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Very good indeed. He also had the most player of the matches and the most key passes. Most shots, most clean sheets was Arusu Adoro as well. We dominated the player statistics, really. Bellanova's not our player, neither is Keenan Yildiz, but we dominated the player statistics. However, in the Cup, it was a different story because Inter Milan are your Coppa Italia winners. That's first trophy.
Let's get some points on the board.
Some points on the board.
Yes.
Defeating Roma in the final 1-0.
That's a good win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Needed that one.
So let's see where I exited the competition. Probably very early on again, as it usually is. 3rd round, I got past Montanova. So quarter-final, Lecce. Oh, I got to the semi. Was
it me?
And it was.
Yes, come on.
It was. I won the first leg.
Yes.
You won the second 3-0. So we both get a point for winning the game, but you also get an extra point for knocking me out of the competition. So
that's what you want to do. Knock you out of the cup competition and then all go on and win it. Yeah.
So you do get a couple of points for that. That's 5 in total for that little reign there. So, but I do get a point back in a way. As well as, of course, 5 for winning the league. Fixtures, or Champions League, sorry. Let's have a look. Round of 16 for me in the Champions League against PSG. Whereas for yourself, Dad, quarter-final by PSG.
So could have been
Roma were runners-up in the league on the final day.
Lost in the cup final to me.
And the Champions League final.
What a bad season for them.
What a terrible season for Roma. Quarter-final for you, Dad, against PSG. 3-1 on aggregate. 0-0 in the first leg. Round of 16 for me. 6-2. But you beat Man City.
Yes.
1-1 and then beat them 4-0 at home.
Good result.
Great result. Very good indeed. There's one other competition which we might have played each other. That's the Super Cup. And we did indeed in the final.
Yes.
Get another point. So very good. Super Cup and a cup win. What about in the league fixtures against each other? So we're looking out for AC Milan. We played each other quite a lot here. You beat me there 3-2. And then we played each other in the Coppa Italia, which we've already seen. And in the league there, you beat me again. 2-1. So there's lots of points you picked up.
Yes.
I think the only points I actually won was winning the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pleased with that. That's a good season for me then, really, even though I did lose the league by 2 points.
Okay, squad-wise then, let's have a look at it. We've got 40 goals for Lautaro Martinez with 15 assists in just 56 appearances.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable for him. Marcus Thuram with 28.
That's a hell of a good as well, yeah.
Yeah. 14 and 14 for Luckman.
Good.
Not bad. Jamie Llewellyn, new signing, 11 and 14.
That's what I got him for.
Yeah. Recruitment for this season, £62 million. Not as high as last year.
That's where I thought it would be every season, though, around that area. So that's not bad.
Let's have a look then at my season. So, considering we only won the league and on the final day, replacing Franklini with Santiago Castro, only got 16 goals.
So it looks like he just replaced him straight away.
Yeah,
the same amount of goals.
It's the system.
Yeah.
But 33 goals and 13 assists from Nkunku.
That's why you won the league.
Yeah, it's Pulisic in 17 and 16, and Rafael Leao 14 and 14. Which is weird because normally the wingers do a lot more of the job compared to the shadow striker.
Yeah.
Zaire Emery didn't get a goal last year. 12 this year.
Well, it's still a difference, isn't it?
Yeah. Hasn't developed that well, though, by the looks of it. Kind of reached his maximum potential and just sort of stagnated where he is, which is kind of worrying a little bit. We'll have to look into that, really. But recruitment for me, £58 million for
about the same, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the points. Season 3 points then are Omega Luke with 6 and Dad with 8, meaning the total points are Omega Luke with 19 and Dad with 9.
Estevao was my key signing based on potential ability with the player he can become with game time. It cost me $67 million from Chelsea, but could be worth it if he develops and performs.
My key signing for the summer this season was Morten Hjulmand, who was a free transfer from Sporting and a solid midfield option who can do it all from attacking to defensive duties. Alright, Dad, so I also sold Connie De Winter there for £16 million. That brought in just enough money to fill out the players I wanted to bring in. Hjulmand on a free transfer is ridiculous, and I think you got a good free transfer as well. We'll have a look at that. But I did sign another midfielder for £62 million. I think Hjulmand's probably more of a key player than this guy, because Leon Avdullahoui,
Well done.
nailed it. That's the reason why I want my key signing. Couldn't read his name. 24 years of age, very good mental attributes. I'm looking at him going, okay, I'm going to try him in that sort of Zaire Emery role and leave Hjulmand as the all-rounder. It's a big amount of money. Bringing him in from Hoffenheim for £62 million. He looks to be a really good player. So if you can pick him up when he's at Basel for 7.25, he might have already moved, actually, to Hoffenheim. I'm not sure whether it was in-game or not. But he does look good. Does Leon. 24 years of age, still young. The other signing that I made was Lucas Piton. It just gives me another option at left back. £9 million for him. Good left back option as well. And he's Italian, so I don't have to worry about all the registration purposes, etc. My starting 11, I'm actually going to lock in Leon into that role there, which of course previously was Zaire Emery. So we haven't changed anything because we did win the league. We didn't do very well in anything else. That's my only concern, but we'll see how it plays out anyway. And the fixture schedule at the start of the season, we have lost in a really terrible game. Cesena FC, who I think might have just been new promoted, beat us 1-0.
What a game for them.
Awful, yeah. Did beat Como 4-1 at home, so that was nice. Santiago Castro even scored 2 goals in that, which is great, obviously after the bad season he had last year, with Nkunku getting 2 goals as well. So over to you, Dad. Let's look at the rest of your players, because as I said, there was a lot of really good options for free transfers this year, and you picked up Angelo Stiller as one.
Yes.
On a free transfer.
Yeah,
not a bad midfielder.
Good free transfer this for a midfield player, defensive midfielder. That's what I'm looking for, or a deep line playmaker, really, because you can see his passing is 17, so his flair is only 12, I know, but his vision is 17, so he can do it.
Yeah, he's very
composed
as well.
Yeah,
18 for composure.
That's what I'm hoping he can do for me, really.
Coyote was another one for £35 million.
I do like this right
yeah,
back.
I do as well.
Yeah,
he's been fun to watch at Brentford with his long throws. He's quite good.
Yeah, and he's a good right back, but he can also play left back if you really need it. Not that I need a left back at this present moment, but he's a good right back. And being Italian, it was just a no-brainer for me, I felt, really.
Yeah.
He can become a good player, I think.
Long throws of 19 and possesses the long flat throw.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I don't see what it's like in the game, but it's funny to watch in real life. And then finally, Tommaso Rubinho from Fiorentina, who, of course, Coyote actually came through from £34 million for an attacking midfielder. Doesn't look like he was ready when the picture was taken.
That wasn't he?
But yeah, he's 21 years of age.
He's only 21, Italian again, so I'm sort of pulling in all the Italian players for my squad, really. But he's going to be more of a squad player because of getting injuries and all that. But he can play in all 4 positions up front, really, which is what I like about him, really.
Yeah, his only real weakness is that he can't pass. He's got great vision.
Yeah.
Just can't execute the pass.
Yeah, he can see it. He knows where he's got to go.
There we go, yeah.
But his physicals for a young lad is quite good as well, I felt.
Yeah, absolutely. So players going out, you didn't have that many. Cucurella left for £28 million. So there's the left wing back gone.
Yeah.
And you made a profit out of it. £20 million profit. One of the good things he added into Football Manager is this little profit thing that you can see straight from the off. I dislike how it's like portrayed in the page. I still think like the text is so small. Look how big the box is. And the text is so small. Make it bigger, please. If we're looking at your tactic then, a bit of a tweak that we've got going on. For in possession, Esteval's being locked in.
Yes.
On that right-hand side.
I want to see what he can do. He's really good at going forward. He's quick. He's like lightning brilliant. So I'm going to see what he can do for me.
And then the advanced wing back.
Yes.
For Denzel Dumfries. Which is his preferred role.
I'm going to try and get more goals out of him. Why not? I couldn't play him up front, so I'm going to push him a little bit forward and see what he can do for me.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with the advanced wing back role when I did the Barcelona 10 seasons video. If you haven't seen that, we'll leave it at the end of the this video so you can go watch. But the advanced wing back was so good. And I absolutely loved it. So it's exciting to see what Denzel Dumfries can do with it. The start of the season for you've also picked up a loss.
Yes.
However, it was a little bit like out of the blue because you've just battered Fiorentina 6-0 on the opening day of the season.
You start off like that and you think, well, this is it. I'm on my way now. First away game, you're going to lose 3-2. So it just goes. That's what's going to happen in this league.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But, you've got to try and stop that from happening quickly. But
3-2.
So at home, I'm a lethal teammate. Goals, none conceded. So
yeah,
good start that way.
Great start for Dumfries. Got himself sent off at the 59th minute. And also in the other game, he was the only player who he didn't have a green rating there.
Yeah.
And then against Sassuolo.
So I moved him forward into his favourite position, and he rewards me like that.
Yeah. So advance wing back, everybody. You never know. Okay, season number 4. You pulled back a few points in season 3.
That was a good season for me.
But not a lot.
No.
In comparison. Because of the league win. You need to start stopping me from doing it.
I mean, I'm so close to stopping you from winning that league as well. It's just,
all 3 times.
Yes. I'm there or thereabouts. I feel if I can just get in front of you with that league win and win a cup at the same time, we're right back into it again.
Okay, well, let's simulate season 4. Well, Dad, you finally crowned yourself champions. Quite a lot.
7 points
7
as well.
Points.
Yes, that's the best one. Come on.
Yeah, nowhere near you this season, which, yeah, fair play to you. And if we're looking at the player statistics, you scored the most goals. You had the most shots, the most clean sheets. I had the fewest conceded, but we've got most tackles was DeMarco. Most goals, Lautaro Martinez. Ollie Watkins got the most assists.
Where's he too?
He is at Fiorentina. So there we go. Ollie Watkins, age 33. Konoseki got the most clean sheets though, so yeah, you definitely deserved it.
Yeah, you can see why I won the league.
Yeah, absolutely. In the cup, however, things went slightly differently because the Coppa Italia final, I beat Inter Milan 2-0.
Yes.
Staying in it. Staying in it.
I really needed both.
Yeah.
Really needed both. Really.
Yeah.
Not getting any points at all.
So I got 3 points for that and
dear.
beating you 4 points, whereas you only got 5 points to win the league. So yeah, that was great for me. However, in the Super Cup, did we play each other again? We did, and you beat me in that. So you get 1 point for that.
That's the problem. I've won the wrong cup, really, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because I don't get any points for winning that.
You don't
cup.
win the you don't get any points for winning the Super Cup. You get a point for beating me.
Yeah, I could have done with winning the other cup, really. So
which leaves the Champions League, and guess who got to the final and lost? Penalty shootout against PSG. Sorry, so close.
That was the one. If I'd won that, I'm right back into it again.
Whose fault is it? Let's see.
Who missed?
Lautaro Martinez.
Oh, you had put your mortgage on him scoring.
It went round to the second run of penalties. I think this is the Champions League final. And it went to the second round of penalties before anybody missed. And Lautaro Martinez was the guy to miss.
You'd put money on him to win the score, wouldn't you?
Yeah, especially because he scored the first one.
Yeah.
God, that's so...
Oh, that's the points I really needed.
Yeah, because that's, 8 points now for a Champions League win. That would have caught right up. Let's see how you got on, because you might have knocked me out. You might have got some extra points there for knocking me out. So we'll have a quick gander at the Champions League and see how it all played out in the stage throughout the stages. So final against PSG, which is one you lost. You beat Bayern Munich in the semi-final. Quarter-final was where I exited the competition to Liverpool. Yeah, whereas you beat Arsenal in that one. Round of 16, you knocked out Manchester United. I knocked out Galatasaray. And in the knockout playoff round, neither of us played in the knockout playoff round. That's because we did quite well in the league phase. You just jumped in the league phase there at the end. I really wish they'd bring back where we could see who won and lost. It's weird that something came up then. Oh, there it is. So you had to go to the very tip top of the number there, and you can see what's happened. So, did we play each other there? I don't think that's not the Champions League fixtures. This is so bugged.
There's a few foreign... Oh, you don't understand that.
Because why am I playing 7 games there?
It says you lost them with 2 games there.
But that's not Champions League fixtures. None of them are Champions League fixtures. They're all Italian clubs.
Go back to mine. I have PSG in mine, though, didn't I?
Yeah, but that might have been your last few fixtures. I don't really know. This is so bugged. Some things really need to change, and that would definitely be one of it. We try and hide as much as what we possibly can, if you're watching from Sports Interactive, but we can't hide everything.
Nope.
Fix your bloody game. All right, fixture schedule. Let's have a look at it this way instead. Games against each other. AC Milan we're looking for. We got one there, which was the Super Cup 2-0. We must have played each other before that, surely. Maybe we didn't. That was the first fixture against each other. We played each other there. You beat me 5-0 in the league there, so you get another point for that. Then in the second time we played each other in the league, you lost against me 3-0. So I do get a point there.
Yeah.
And again, it was another bad performance from Denzel Dumfries. Did he have good games?
I'm going to stick him back.
Oh,
Back in the right back position.
That was great. Yeah, but it did win you the league eventually.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Goals. 31 from Lautaro Martinez with 6 assists. 22 from Marcus Thuram. Robinho, not bad at all. 15 and 13 from the youngster. Considering he can't pass, getting 13 assists, that ain't bad at all.
Well, he knew where the pass was. It was just getting it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's true. Denzel Dumfries, 11 and 8.
Yeah, so he got 11 goals, so it did prove right to push him in that position.
Yeah. The one thing I'm a little bit concerned with is Esteval. Was locked in, only played 15 games.
Something went wrong there, didn't it?
Yeah, so I'm thinking we have some kind of injury here. So injury history. Oh, he's torn his ACL. He was out for 6 months with a torn ACL. So yeah, that's the reason why he's missed all the games.
Yeah, that's a shame, really.
He did that in November as well. For 6 months, you think he'd come back in May. So he literally missed half a season there. Very bad timing for Esteval. That's a shame. Recruitment for next season. Dan's got £56 million to spend. Let's have a look at my squad for this AC Milan team. How did we do this year? Do we have more goals? We do, but it's from Nkunku, not from Santiago. 9! Didn't even get double figures. My starting striker didn't even get double figures.
The 2 strikers that you've had so far hasn't sort of repaid you yet, have they?
No, not at all. If you think my right back got 3 goals less than him, that is awful. Salamakers, who's actually developed quite well. Quite proud of that.
He's only got a finishing of 11 as well.
Yeah, so this is... What are we doing here, Castro? I mean, we do have Kamada, but he is in the B team, I think, right now. But I might have to bring him up. There he is, Kamada. He only got 5 goals in 11 games this year. Played 1 off the bench and started 1 Serie A game and got an assist. Do I just chuck him in? I don't know. He's 21 years of age. He hasn't got that good. He's not developed into that good of a player. So I'm not too sure. Maybe. We'll have to see. Unless I can bring somebody else in. But I've got 81 million, and I feel like just wasting money on strikers is just not paid off for me.
No, it hasn't.
Castro cost me so much money, and he did
like
not.
Me buying keepers, isn't it?
Yeah. Or left backs on this occasion.
I make a profit out of that, don't I?
Yeah. I have to sign in the 3rd one. But yeah, all right. Well, let's have a look at the points then, because Dad, you're closing in.
Come on.
Season 4 points are Megaluke with 5 and Dad with 7, meaning the total points are Megaluke with 24 and Dad with 16.
Mikey's signing was another winger in Fofana, coming off the back of Esteval's injury. I needed someone who could cover both wings, and he is perfect. Costing me £62 million from Lyon.
My Season 5 key signing for the final season is Konrad Laimer. I felt I needed a bit of an experienced head and a ball winner to sit next to Kjellmund, and he came in for £34 million from Bayern Munich. He could also cover many roles on the pitch, including right wing back. Well done. A bit of a weird summer for me. Although Konrad Laimer was my key signing, I had to replace my goalkeeper because I sold Owusu Adoro for £54 million to Newcastle. He seems to be getting quite a lot of our players.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good time to sell him because I had a better keeper lined up. And I also got a free transfer in a goalkeeper too because I lost my backup goalkeeper. So at one point, I genuinely had no goalkeepers, which was quite funny to see. But yeah, goalkeeper-wise, I brought in Roma's goalkeeper for the same price.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's weaken Roma.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Send a player off
and he's
to
a good
Newcastle.
Keeper as well, isn't he?
And he's a better keeper.
Yes.
In what I think is...
I do like his keeper.
Yeah, he's very good. 30 years of age, bit more of experienced goalkeeper as well from Serbia. But yeah, he was the main goalkeeper that came in. I also made another signing in Francisco Conceição from Juventus. Another good right wing option there. So I don't think he's too bad either. He's unhappy because I didn't strengthen up the midfield, even though I bought in Konrad Laimer, which I hate that thing that happens. But anyway, a loan signing for a striker in Tony Fernandes.
Ooh.
He could also play centre attacking midfielder and centre mid, so that's 3 roles I am using as a natural player. So I thought bring him in now. Loan signing from Barcelona. Looks quite good, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's only 21.
Yeah, 3-star player, 5-star current ability, or 4.5 anyway. So not a bad little player. And then, of course, Conrad Lima was the final signing. Yeah, got Conrad Lima?
Yeah,
me
like
too.
him.
So I'm locking in 2 strikers this year, Kamada and Nkunku. Now, Tony Fernandes might feel a little bit aggrieved by this, but I've also changed the formation. And as you can see, we're going for a 4-2-2 with very attacking wing-backs, both advanced wing-backs. See what it's like with 2 advanced ones. I very much doubt I'll have the fewest conceded this season.
No.
But going back out of possession into a 4-2-3-1. So we'll see how it plays out, really. But the fixture at the start of the season is kind of promising. We only had one. Bologna. Tricky game. We beat them. 89th minute with a Fofana winner. My Fofana, not your Fofana.
Yeah.
But your Fofana obviously was your new signing, Dad.
Yes.
And that was because, of course, the Esteval injury last year meant that you need a little bit more stability in there. So Fofana come in, £62 million. The other players that did come in, you didn't have anybody else that came in. Do you have any players that went out? You didn't really. So just a one guy coming in.
Just won the league, really. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, don't change it
And
too
got
much.
to the Champions League final.
Yeah, Champions League final, so don't change it too much. To sort of just back up the squad, really.
Yeah, so he goes naturally straight into
Yes.
that right wing spot, as
Pleased
he
with
should,
that, yeah.
because Esteval didn't have the growth that you were really hoping for.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be like, where's Francisco Pio
I know.
Seal?
I
He
looked
is in
a
and
couple
around
of
the team.
times to go in 2 up front as well, just to sort of bring him in and develop. Because I know if you give this guy gameplay, he will develop so good. But I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, he only got
It's
2 goals in
unfortunate,
2 games a few seasons
And
ago.
I had
Hasn't
a-
played since.
I had a couple of seasons in a row that people were offering to buy him, and I just thought, you're not buying my favourite striker. So
Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
He just will rot in my youth team
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm sorry.
But there we go. So, okay, Dad, at the start of the season, you have played 1 game as well. And you also played in the Club World Cup, by the way. Lost to Frankfurt.
Yeah.
So, how they got into it, don't know. You played 2 games in the league, won them both 5-0.
That's not a bad start of the season,
No, Palermo
is it? 10-4,
5-0.
none against.
Cagliari 5-0. Martinez for hat-trick in
Yes.
that one.
That means he's firing for me.
Yeah, and he's got 4 in total in the 2 games that he's played so far.
Ideal.
So Denzel Dumfries scored
He
third
scored
on it.
his normal
Yeah.
goal at the start of the season, I
Yeah,
think.
there we go. So an interesting season, but you're a little bit further behind on the points, of course. 24 to 16,
Yeah.
8-point swing.
I had
which
a good season, but it's
funny
only 2
enough,
points in it, really.
8 points is what you would have won if you won the
Oh,
Champions League.
don't start. Don't start. I don't want to think about that one. A penalty could cost me this whole thing.
So let's see. You got 8 points to catch up with in season number 5. Let's simulate it. Final season then, and it's 3 points is the difference in an unbelievable season. If you look at the rest of the points from previous years, we were nowhere near the 90s
Both got
until
into the 90s.
this season, where we got 98 and 95 points. We were dominant this year. We were very dominant this year.
How many goals I scored as well?
Yeah, 111. The most goals scored and the fewest conceded. Oh no, Juve was the fewest conceded with 31. So if we're looking at the team statistics, Juventus with 31, fewest conceded. Most clean sheets was Fiorentina though. Most goals scored, 111. The top goal scorer, Martinez, with 37.
Yeah, he's good. isn't
Wow.
he? Yeah, he is good.
Very good. Most shots was Leao. Most key passes, Nkunku. So 2 of my guys there.
Yeah.
But we managed to win the league.
Tell you, when I've lost the league, I've only just lost it. That's the annoying thing about it.
Yeah, that's the great thing about it.
I mean, when I beat you in the league, I beat you easily in
Yeah.
the league. So, it's been so close in it. I just hope that don't cost me.
Past winners though, I've won 4 out of the 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's 5 good seasons by both of us, really.
Yeah, we dominated it.
Yeah.
Dominated it.
Which is hard to do in this league, I think.
The Coppa Italia, though, you win that one.
It's going to be close. Oh, no.
3 points for winning that one.
I won that league. That would have been the 8 points.
Yeah, there was your 8 points. Where did I come in this then? So, quarterfinal, knocked me out. 1-0 in the quarterfinal. So you get 2 points for that.
Yeah, that's the hard job done. Beating you.
So 5 points in total for that one.
Got to knock you out and win it. That's the best thing about that.
Yeah. Champions League. Let's have a look to
I need
see.
to win it.
You were obviously supposed to be the winner last year. You weren't. You didn't. Real Madrid and Liverpool are about to play in the final, which means You didn't make it.
didn't
Semi-final, we also didn't make that
No,
either.
not close.
Quarters, Real Madrid knocked you out in the quarterfinals.
4-3 on aggregate.
Yeah, I didn't even make the round of 16. You beat Villarreal in that one. Knockout playoff round? No. Oh, eliminated in the league phase. Love to know who by, but we can't because the game's broke. You finished in the top 4 of that, so
Yeah.
did very well there. But in the Super Cup, you beat me in the final, that one. 1 point. So league fixtures then. That's basically the only thing we need to have a look at in the league. How did we get on against each other? So we played each other there in the Serie A. You beat me 4-0. Lautaro Martinez with a brace. DeMarco and Dumfries, your 2 fullbacks. Coppa Italia is where you beat me there. Then in the final fixture against each other, I beat you 2-1. And Nkunku and Conrad Lima with the goals.
It's weird, isn't it? Out of all the fixtures that we've played each other, it seems like the home team has won each game.
Oh, well, you know,
But
travelling away is hard, Dad. It's hard to be
weird.
on the road.
I mean, that's got to be one of the hardest games to play. Like, you know, when you're playing in the same stadium.
Yeah.
And, you know, and you're sort of like, everything's, you do normal, your normal sort of game sort of plan, preparation.
Your
and all that.
routine.
Yeah, your routines are all going to be the same, innit? So,
Although you go in the away changing room.
rooms, Yeah.
Yeah, and the crowd's probably not as big as, you know, you'd hope. But, yeah, squad-wise then, Dad, let's have a look at it for the final season. We have got 45 goals from Lautaro Martinez for that season.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, really. What a talent. 16 and 17 for Rubinho. Malik Fofana, 16 and 14.
Brought him in at the right time. He done well for me, really.
Dumfries, 13.
Yeah, 13 goals.
That's quite good.
That's a striker.
Yeah, not
tell you
bad.
what, you
That's
got-
more than my striker last year.
It's worth getting it, trying to buy him somewhere and then sticking him up front.
Just see how he
would
does.
go. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's got, like you say, he's got the credentials to do it, really, hasn't he?
Yeah, and then Jamie Llewellyn, 15 assists with 7 goals. Isn't too bad either,
No.
to be pointed out. But there we go. If you want to take over this file, by the way, the transfer file of it, so you can get the tactic or just have a look around, carry it on. It'll be on patreon.com/Mega League Gaming. All the YouTube channel members, thank you very much for supporting us
thank you,
on
guys.
that level. Helps Dad be here. You get £126 million should
There
you
you go.
take over with Dad.
That's more reason to take it over then, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, squad-wise, for me, if we're having a look at it, 21 goals from Nkunku, 20 from Kamada. That was good. Better than what we had last season. So, my 2 strikers getting a good amount of goals there. Leao was 17 and 12. Not too bad. Even Lima was 7 and 5 there. So, yeah. Transfer budget for me, only £49 million, though. So, it's not a lot.
No.
But I'll tell you what is a lot. It's my points tally. Let's find out. Season 5 points is Omega Luke with 6 and Dad with 7. Meaning the total points are Omega Luke with 30 and Dad with 23. 30 to 23, 7 points gap, which means 8 points for winning that Champions League would have won you the challenge.
I lost by a penalty.
shootout.
The whole challenge by a penalty. I can't believe it. Lost it by the only one of us that get into the Champions League final as well.
Yeah, I don't even think I made the semi-final.
It was my best season, and I lost by a penalty. The whole challenge.
So
I mean,
close.
you could look at it and think the first 2 seasons I only got 1 point out of the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
That's bad, but I pulled it back, and you get into these finals, you got to win them when you get into them.
Yeah, because a couple of those fixtures where you lost against me, if you had won, would have changed the whole title race.
Yeah.
Which meant I would have taken away those 5 points. You would have given those 5 points as a 10-point swing.
Yeah.
Again, you would have won.
It's one of those.
So it's down to just one of those games.
Yeah.
Always the games against each other, which is always, I think, my biggest strength in versus rebuilds.
Yeah, definitely.
whether it's me and you, whether it's when we invite guests on like Aaron and Big Robbo.
You do win a lot of games.
I always seem to win
Yeah.
against each other. I don't know what it is, but there we go. I've done another one. So there we go. AC Milan versus Inter Milan. That one is in the bag. But what teams do you want to see us play against each other next? Keep all the suggestions down in the comments. When the game's quite new, we still stick to basically the bigger teams, and then that's when we expand and look at the more storyline based, or of course more rivals that are a little bit lesser known or lower down in the leagues. Thank you very much for watching, and get into Season 5. You're part of the Season 5 crew, and let us know if you got to the Season 5 crew down in the comments. And the last thing really is, if you haven't subscribed, really do appreciate
come on,
you
guys.
trying to help us get to 200,000
We really want to get
subscribers.
there before Christmas if possible.
do.
I know it's going to be hard, but come on.
It's so
Just
difficult
push that
now.
button.
We've got very little time to get there, so we really need you guys to push that button if you haven't done so already. Do us a favor, it's free. Thank you very much for watching. On screen right now is that 10 years with Barcelona. Go and see how that advanced wing-back role is really played when you have a fantastic player in there like Denzel Dumfries. Have a look, it's a great video.